There are a few components that go into creating confidence at corner entry. One huge component is your visual skill. I've spoken before about the benefits of good visual skill in a broader sense, but in this video I wanted to speak specifically on how correct and well executed visual skill can help build confidence at corner entry, and this is going to help you begin using the large amount of untapped potential you know you aren't using. First up, visual skill through the braking zone. When referring to corner entry, most riders will be referring to the point where you begin steering and leaning the bike into the corner. However, an important aspect that creates confidence and speed as you enter the corner takes place before you reach the point where you want to begin steering. If you're trying to increase your entry speed but you've already lowered it too much because of what you did with the brakes before you reach your entry point, there's nothing you can do to get that speed back. So, a vital part of increasing entry speed is to arrive at the corner with more speed. This is done through your actions in the braking zone. From a vision point of view, good visual skill in this area slows things down and allows for better judgment of speed, because you're giving yourself more time and attention to deal with setting it, and because you have a better view of what's coming up. So with that said, let's look at the braking zone visual routine. And it's really quite simple. As you're coming down the straight, you'll be looking out for your braking marker, which is the point where you want to begin braking. As soon as you reach that point and begin braking, all you have to do is flick your eyes from that point down toward the corner to find your predetermined turn marker or entry point. If this is something you haven't been doing, I think you'll be surprised at just how much composure this brings in the braking zone, particularly in the heaviest braking zones. It gives you a much better idea on just how much space you have to play with, and it helps you make better decisions when it comes to speed setting, allowing you to stop that tendency of decelerating too much through fear or panic. However, while using your entry point as a gauge of space ahead is good, you don't want to focus too much on that turn marker. Seeing this one marker or object coming toward you at great speed could have the opposite effect of what you're trying to achieve. And if the corner ahead is on the faster side and you have plenty of space, you may unnecessarily over-brake. Instead, try to judge your speed on the corner ahead, not purely on the marker itself. You can do this by flicking your eyes into the corner on your approach so that you're fully aware of the turn marker you want to hit, but you're also better aware of how much space and therefore speed the corner is offering. Now that you have this improved view from your braking point and as you approach the corner, you should be able to make better entry speed decisions and ultimately work to incrementally increase your corner entry speed more effectively. Now let's move on to corner approach and entry. So at this point on your approach, you've done a better job of setting your speed for the corner because you have a greater sense of that speed as well as the space you have ahead of you. The next step is to ensure you don't panic and overbrake as you make your way into corner entry by continuing to hold a good view of the track ahead. Much like moving your eyes from your braking point to your turn marker, you're going to do something similar between your turn marker and your apex, or if you can't see the apex yet, the inside of the track. Once again, it's quite simple. When you're sure you're going to hit your turn marker, which is usually a short distance before you hit it, move your head and eyes into the corner. This routine is going to help you stay composed and roll the extra speed you've arrived with into the corner. Now, this doesn't have a big effect on your entry speed because, like I said, your speed is largely set before you arrive at your entry point, but it's a good way to stay aware of the space you have. If you do lose too much speed on this occasion, however, it's your vision and the signals you get from the corner entry phase that is going to help you fix that next time. For instance, if you correctly hit your turn marker but you can see you're reaching the inside of the corner too soon, and or getting the feeling like you're now going too slow, this is a big indicator that there's potential there for higher entry speeds. So while it won't change your speed on the current run through the corner, it provides you with the information about the potential that's there, so that it can be better tapped into next time. It's these signals and feelings that tell you that there's more potential there that you need to pick up on and take note of, because it's that data that serves as the proof that if you roll a little more speed in, you'll very likely be okay. This incredibly simple visual plan may not seem like much, but it can make the world of difference for a rider that isn't already practicing good visual skill. If you're frequently finding yourself in situations where you're not arriving at the corner with enough speed and you know there's potential there, working to correctly time where you put your attention is likely going to help you see improvements and reduce frustration. Not only that, but it's going to help you make better decisions in general too, not just in terms of your speed, but with everything else that goes into corner approach and entry. Have you had any breakthroughs at corner entry through visual skill? Tell us about it in the comments down below, and as always, if you like the video then please hit the button and subscribe to the channel for more performance riding advice and guides moving forward. Take care.